The breaking headline at this hour after President Trump's labor secretary faced the cameras today, publicly defending himself after that plea deal for multimillionaire Jeffrey Epstein years ago. Alexander Acosta now saying he stepped into that case because state prosecutors were about to let Epstein go free. Well, tonight, just in, reaction from the former state attorney for Palm Beach County, saying what Acosta said today was completely wrong. Tom Yamas was right there asking the questions in Washington.
Tonight, with his job on the line, Labor Secretary Alexander Acosta defending his handling of the Jeffrey Epstein case while he was U.S. Attorney in Florida in 2008, arguing he stepped in when state prosecutors were going to let Epstein off without jail time.
We did what we did because we wanted to see Epstein go to jail. He needed to go to jail.
Epstein was only in county jail for 13 months and was allowed out to go to work 6 days a week. Court documents show more than 30 women accused him of sexually abusing them as teenagers. The deal he cut with Acosta's office allowed him to plead guilty to lesser felonies.
I pled guilty to solicitation of prostitution.
Acosta asked if he'd make the same deal today.
We live in a very different world. Today's world treats victims very, very differently. Today's world does not allow some of the victim shaming that could have taken place at trial 12 years ago.
But at the time, the plea deal was kept secret from Epstein's alleged victims. Courtney Wild says she was one of them.
I was calling them and saying, hey, my name's Courtney Wild. I'm a victim of Jeffrey Epstein. Is there anything happening with this case? What's going on? You know, I would get no response.
Today, I asked the secretary why so many young women were kept in the dark about the deal.
They say they went to you looking for help, and they didn't hear back from you until it was too late. Do you owe them an apology?
So, you're raising the issue of victim notification. The career prosecutor in this case had a difficult decision to make, and she didn't make it alone.
Acosta refusing to apologize to those alleged young victims kept in the dark, instead offering them this.
The message to victims is come forward.
Do you really have nothing else to say to these victims beyond you should come forward?
Everything that the victims have gone through in these cases is horrific, and their response is entirely justified. At the same time, I think it's important to stand up for the prosecutors of my former office and make clear that what they were trying to do was help these victims.
So far, President Trump standing by his embattled labor secretary.
I feel very badly, actually, for Secretary Acosta.
But the president did direct Secretary Acosta to face questions today.
If at some point the president decides that I am not the best person to do this job, I respect that.
And as the president decides, another one of Jeffrey Epstein's alleged victims now coming forward. Jennifer Arose telling NBC the multimillionaire raped her in his Manhattan mansion when she was just 15.
He raped me, forcefully raped me, but knew exactly what he was doing, and I don't think cared.
Her lawyer telling ABC News she now plans to sue Epstein, who tonight remains behind bars. He has pleaded not guilty to the charges he now faces.
So let's get to Tom Yamas with us live in Washington tonight. And Tom, we're just getting word, as I mentioned a moment ago, from that former state attorney down in Palm Beach, Florida, who says what Secretary Acosta said today was, quote, completely wrong.
David, this is quite the development. It just happened moments ago. You now essentially have the former state attorney and the U.S. attorney who were overseeing the Epstein investigation pointing the finger at each other. That former state attorney from Palm Beach County says Acosta was not only wrong, he pushed away a 53-page indictment to cut that secret deal with Epstein. He says now, all these years later, Acosta should not be allowed to rewrite history. David?
All right, Tom Yamas on the case again tonight.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.